You got your track house hat on.
I just decided to put on a little NASCAR, a small touch.
You're
One of my favorite. I'm just trying to go to Talladega in October. I don't think he keeps watching this though.
No,
he's
a busy guy, dude.
Most likely. Yeah, I don't know for sure.
Yeah,
he might send us an email today, but probably not.
No, he's not gonna.
You don't think he will?
No, no.
All right, shout out Justin. Hope to see you in Talladega.
I ran into him a couple months ago.
Well, of course you did.
We spent like 2 minutes.
How do you run into a guy?
I was like, "Hey, I'm Chris. Remember you were on our bike?" He was like, "Hey, yeah, I remember."
Okay, move on.
He was super nice.
Okay.
And then I saw
probably at Urban Market.
I've been off social media.
Yeah.
So I've not seen
antisocial.
I've not seen him post or I've not seen any of his posts.
Right.
But at family camp, so not at family camp. That's not true. Actually, technically, yes. I'm sorry. So last week,
forgiven.
Father's Day weekend, NASCAR did something really interesting. They were at the Coronado Naval Base.
Ooh.
For America's 250th.
That's cool.
And they, on the naval base, they used, these fencing structures and to create a 3-mile street course on the naval base. And so the Truck Series, the Riley Part Series, and the Cup Series all raced on the naval base.
That's cool.
And it was awesome. I mean, the pomp and circumstance and the flyovers.
America.
It was really neat. But just a lot of people, because it was this special event, like on this naval base at America's 250, a lot of people, have you ever heard the name Jimmy Johnson?
Golly.
What?
I mean, I may not watch NASCAR all the time.
But you know Jimmy Johnson, okay. Yeah. Well, I didn't know. I mean, I can't remember. I think he's won 6 or 7, like one of the greatest all-time drivers.
Right. I mean, I don't watch soccer either, but do you know, have you ever heard of Messi?
Yeah, I've heard of the name. Okay, well,
same kind of thing.
So Jimmy Johnson he raced in the Truck Series race. Like he got back in a truck and drove
number 8
because a lot of people wanted to be part of that.
And I bad boy for a while. Like fighting.
No. Johnson was 48. He drove the Lowe's 48.
Oh, I'm thinking of the Home Depot guys.
That's Tony Stewart.
Tony's the fighter.
That was my man. Number 20. Number 20 in the Home
I'm just going to stop guessing.
In the Home Depot car. But a lot of people came back and wanted to drive in that because it was like the special one-off.
It's kind of fun.
Kind of a fun, really special event. And I noticed in the truck race, Justin Marks was driving a truck.
He did.
He drove a truck in the truck race.
It's a player. That's a player coach right there.
I don't think he did very well, but we're still a big fan.
Still
big fans.
Also a big fan of subscribing.
That's right.
And liking.
Huge fan of liking, subscribing. Hey, by the way, I just looked at our numbers before we popped in here.
My wife's been asking me about that.
Dude, last time we talked,
we
were like at 14. We were closing in on 15. We're at almost 1,900 today.
Are we really?
We're closing in on like 2,000.
Woo.
Our Apple numbers, for whatever reason, have skyrocketed.
I mean, I noticed we had 741 on YouTube.
Yeah, and
that's
don't bring up the great YouTube debacle of 2025.
No, but that's pretty great.
Yeah.
But I can't see, you're the owner of the Apple stuff, so I can't see that.
Yeah, I mean, I can give you the login.
But it sounds like
I just log in and check it every
we're growing.
Yeah, we're closing in on 2,000 subscribers. That's kind of wild to me.
That is kind of wild.
Because, like, I mean, it's no surprise to anybody who is actually listening to but we don't really take this seriously.
We don't have a whiteboard anywhere in the studio with our metrics.
We spend
zero
time.
Like, I forgot to ask for months, hey, where are we at on the numbers?
Yeah.
Like we don't even, we just talk.
Yeah. We just,
and we
give
like,
you all, what do we want to talk about? And then we sit down and we just talk about it.
Kind of give you all our hearts.
But I was pleasantly
I'm
surprised.
encouraged.
Yeah.
You work hard long enough, and then you become an overnight success. You do a podcast. You do a podcast for 20 months, and you become an overnight
success, buddy. 1,854 subscribers right now across the 3 major platforms.
That's pretty great. We should probably ask
dig it.
people to pay us money to talk about their products at this point.
I think we're getting to that point.
I mean,
yeah. I'm ready to shill. I'm ready to be a corporate shill.
what does that mean?
I think a corporate shill.
What was that word you said the other day, like schlousing or something? It was about like dating or
schlousing
or
dating,
chasing or
chasing. I don't know what you're talking about, dude.
yeah, it was kind of like
Schlousing.
it wasn't schlousing. It was some word I've never heard before.
If schlousing is not a word, it should be. Schlousing.
Anyways,
Man, I really wanted to go schlousing tonight. I'm curious if anybody.
I'm feeling schlousy today.
Here's my question for today. If anybody's listening to this, which I would assume some percentage of 1,854 people are listening or hearing this right now, what do you think the word schlousing should mean? Email us, holler@southernGentleman.com. Tell us your definition of the word schlousing that we don't even think exists.
No.
And don't go Google it. If it is a real word, I don't want to know. Just tell me what you think it should mean. Use it in a sentence, and we're going to read them on the next episode. I hope we get 2 or 3 of those. That would be
I
fun.
dare you to a schlousing competition.
I'm going to be a corporate shill for the hats. And by corporate, I mean me and Winston. We own these hats. We have a few of them. We have 5 different designs. You can go to southerngentleman.com. You can pick up a hat. We'll ship it right to your front porch.
We'll give it to you before the 4th.
Yeah, you can wear it proudly. The 4th? Yeah, we can do
sorry.
that.
You're going to hear this right before the 4th.
We can
Never
do that.
mind.
The lady, or my daughter, who normally ships the hats, is leaving to go out of town for 5 weeks.
Oh, well.
So it's going to be me down there.
It's going to be you.
Yeah, I'll just be popping down there and shipping hats.
Hey, shipping hats is better than shipping your pants.
That's right. You don't want to ship your pants. That was a great commercial, dude. It was a great commercial. One of the all-time greats.
Yep, great one.
Hats at southerngentleman.com. Also, if you have any questions, the email, holler@southerngentleman.com. If you got a question you want us to answer, a topic you want us to discuss, a guest idea, any of that stuff. We do have a listener email. Another one came in.
Oh,
from Mike Tilson that I want to read real quick.
Thanks, Mike.
And it was very sweet of him. Let me look it up here in my email. Okay, here we go. Subject line: where are y'all?
Wow.
Hey guys, I hope everything is okay. Wondering where y'all have been.
What?
I'm not seeing a new episode since June 4th. Hope you are enjoying some vacation, and we'll be back on the air soon. And he took a photo. He took a photo of his Apple. His
to
podcast
prove
is like, hey,
MIA.
nothing's out. You're gone. You guys are gone.
So if we just vaporize, somebody's going to find us.
Mike noticed.
Mike will say, "Hey, something's wrong. We need to get in touch with people."
Right. That reminds me. Do you remember Mitch Hedberg? Do you know that name?
Yeah.
Stand-up comedian.
Yeah.
Tragically passed away of an overdose on April 1st. I remember that because I thought it was an April Fool's joke when I heard it.
Yeah.
But I saw him live a few times. The funniest stand-up comedian I think I've ever seen in person. But he had a joke where he was like, you go to Olive Garden and people are like, cruise, party of 5. Cruise, party of 5. And then they come back, cruise, party of 5. And then they move on. Johnson, party of 4. And he was like, wait, what happened to the cruises? Like, they could be out, duct taped and stuffed in a trunk somewhere. Like, it needs to be search party of 5. Cruise, search party of 5.
Oh, man. I was at the dermatologist the other day, and, there's only like 2 people waiting in the waiting room. Mm-hmm. So one guy goes and asks, where's your restroom? They tell him he has to go out, to the hallway. So nurse comes out, yells Tony or whatever. Well, the other person's a lady, and I know Tony's in the bathroom. Now, what would you do? Would you tell said Tony is in the bathroom and roll the dice of entering into a doctor's practice, or just kind of just let it roll?
I would let it roll. What did you do?
Absolutely nothing.
You did nothing.
No,
okay.
I was like, he's probably Tony.
That's probably Tony.
Okay, here's then what happened.
There are only 2 people. One's
Tony
a woman, one's a man. You assume that's Tony.
Tony's taking a while. She comes back out a second time, probably like 5 minutes later. Tony? And
Tony
at that point,
he shipped his pants.
I was getting closer to saying he's in the like. Now they're going to cancel his appointment.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Tony's in the bathroom, guys. Rescue the
Don't-
situation.
Don't cancel it.
Yeah.
He's in the bathroom.
Give him some grace. Something hit Tony. But you didn't say anything even the second time.
I didn't. And then here's my last little story from this week. I thought about you. I didn't think about you with the dermatologist. That was just what you.
That would be
up.
weird.
I was at the chiropractor 2 days ago. There is an old man in there, a patient, and he's wearing a shirt. And it got a lot of stuff on there. I was like, oh, I got to see what is that? This is the same day, same afternoon that we recorded. And it says, I tell Dad, and then jokes is like it's like a J in a square, OKES, and then it says periodically. And the word jokes looks like the periodic table. Like they're actually elements, right? So it's got like a J with like a 4 or whatever.
Like Scrabble tiles.
Yeah, but it's the periodic
periodic
table.
table.
I don't think there's a
Elements.
J element.
I don't know,
weird.
dude. I don't know.
That'd be schlousy. Anyways, I was like, I almost took a selfie with the man, sent it to you.
That's a good one. I
tell
like that
dad
one.
jokes periodically.
Have you tried on your shirt?
It's in the wash.
Okay, that's good. It smelled clean, but
I love how it's going to be my go-to. It's the
we'll see.
comfiest shirt.
We'll see.
All right, thank you.
So that listener email from Mike. Mike, we appreciate
Thanks, Mike,
you
for
thinking about us, being concerned.
We're still here.
Tilson, search party of one who's looking for us. He's looking for us. Here's what we're going to talk about today. I don't know if you know this, but the World Cup is in the Americas.
You got to be careful where you go right now.
And I feel like it is taken over. It's taken over the zeitgeist. It's taken over our culture. Everywhere I turn, I was in Walmart the other day with a couple of my kids. I had to go buy some deodorant and some toothpaste. And there's like some branded like Dove men care.
No.
A whole line that's like World Cup themed
No, it's not.
products.
Soccer care?
I saw a tin of nicotine pouches the other day that were No, I'm sorry.
Soccer balls?
Those were 250th. Those were America's 250th theme.
Oh, that's more appropriate.
But I feel like the World Cup has kind of taken over, and I am fairly ignorant about soccer. We kind of hinted at this last time.
Me too. Blind leading the blind here.
Yeah, I played on my 6th grade middle school team. I remember going to the games. I remember like pulling my socks over shin guards and putting on my little cleats and running around. And I remember not having any idea what I was doing.
What am I doing?
Like, where am I supposed to be? I don't understand
Here comes the
anything
ball.
about this game. So I want to say right up front, I am really ignorant.
Yeah, so please
sport of
don't
soccer.
cancel us.
No. And so this might make some people upset who are like really into the game.
But the fact that we are ignorant should help.
Yeah. I'm saying right up front, I don't know anything about this game.
Yeah.
I do know that last week at family camp, I watched my very first soccer game. I have never watched a second of soccer or football.
It's called a match. Is it a match?
I think it's a match. Yeah, I think that's right.
On the, what do they call the field?
Pitch.
On the pitch?
Yeah, I did know that.
With your footies?
Only reason I know that is Ted Lasso.
Oh, right.
I remember them calling it the pitch.
Yeah.
And so
That's where Americans go to start learning soccer. Is
Ted Lasso.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I would highly recommend it. But I watched my first soccer match. So, obviously, maybe not obviously, America was playing Australia.
Yeah.
I think it was Australia.
I remember that.
And it was coming on at like 3:00. And so camp was kind enough to like reserve one of the big rooms and invite a bunch of people. And they put American USA red, white, blue stuff everywhere. And they had some bomb pops and like little fun treats that you could, enjoy while you're watching the match. And so a bunch of people were gathered there, probably 40, 50 people.
Wow.
In this room.
Watch party.
Watching two big screens, and they're watching this soccer match. And I was like, okay, I'm going to go do that. I had a couple good friends who are very much into soccer in the World Cup. And they were like, okay, we're going to go do that. was like, I'll go. I'll go hang out with them and I'll try this on. And dude, I came away from that experience. The word I would use is detesting the game of soccer. And again, so I say I'm ignorant
you
about
had
it.
Anger. You were feeling anger.
I felt a lot of
resentment,
frustration. And so I decided to make a list of the top 7 dumbest things about soccer.
I think it went from 5 to 7.
It did go from 5. I was going to start with 5, but then
you're just like, there's just
were
too
2
many
I was
reasons.
like, I need to include these. I don't understand these, and so I just want to roll through them. This might be a short episode, but I just want to roll through these and get your take.
Okay.
Get Winston's hot take.
Yeah.
On Chris's 7 top things.
I mean, I'm in the bed watching it last night, so I'm fresh.
Who played last night?
I don't know, like Mexico and South Africa or something, and it was in Mexico City, so I was like, I was looking for riots and stuff. I mean, those fans are nuts.
Yeah. Do they call them hooligans? Or is that just like over in the UK? Like Ireland and England?
I think you could put hooligan on a lot, but that would be appropriate.
Yeah. I feel like there's a group of soccer football fans that
they put them down behind the goal and they're crazy.
Right, they're crazy.
They have drums.
And so I just want to roll through these, okay? And my 7th, I'm going to go, I ranked them 1 through 7. So I'm going to start with 7, and I'm going to end with
we're going to build up to
number 1, okay?
Massive frustration.
Number 7 for me. This is number 7 on my list of the dumbest things about the game of soccer, the sport of soccer. Extra time.
Oh, that was my first. That was what I was going to guess, dude. There's no clock. I mean, there's a clock, but there's not like a 0.
Yeah. Well, hold on. Because
it counts up.
2 of mine kind of deal with extra time.
Oh, okay. Specific on do extra time A.
Extra time A is penalty kicks. That games sometimes end in penalty kicks.
Interesting.
And I don't understand this. You watch the game for 2 hours, 2 hours of people running around, and then either it's a tie score or it's 0-0 or something like that. And then the game ends by 5 dudes taking turns shooting.
Interesting. Okay.
And it doesn't make sense to me. I tried to think about it in terms of like other sports that Americans enjoy, at least.
Okay.
So take the game of American football, the NFL or college football. The national championship. Let's imagine.
Well, college and NFL, we got it. Yeah.
Okay. Let's imagine. Pick either one. Let's go college because Southern Gentlemen
25-yard line each team.
Let's say the national championship is Georgia versus Alabama. I'm just making things up. All right. And those two teams are playing in the college football national championship on a Monday night. Everybody on the planet is watching, for a lot of people in America. And the end of the fourth quarter is like 27-27 tie. It would feel really stupid to me for them to go, well, let's decide this game by putting the ball on the 20-yard line or the 25-yard line, and each team gets 5 field goal kicks. And whoever makes the most field goal kicks is going to be the national champion at the end of this. That feels really stupid to me.
That would be dumb.
That would be dumb.
Right. Because
it would be a baseball, the World Series, Game 7. And at the end of it,
you get like a home run derby.
It's a 7-all tie. Yep. And let's pick 5 guys to get up there, and they each get 1 swing. And the pitch is going to come, and the most home runs. If anybody can hit a home run, the most team.
Yeah. It's the only way you can score.
That would feel really dumb to me. And so I don't understand the concept of we have spent 2 hours of lots of time and effort and energy, and it's a tie. Let's just pick 5 dudes, put the ball on this dot, and each of them get to kick.
Mm-hmm.
And if one team makes 3 of them and the other team makes 2 of them, okay.
Done.
It's done. That feels dumb to me. It feels a little bit anticlimactic.
The equivalent would be to play the same game. Keep running around, kicking the ball.
Yeah, I think hockey.
At least till next person wins.
Yeah.
Or next team's next score wins.
Hockey is a better, or any of these sports.
Hockey would be the closest.
Overtime. Hockey, you keep running it until somebody scores that goal.
Yeah.
Baseball, you keep playing the innings until one team has outscored the other. It just, to me,
as long as it's the bottom of the inning.
Yep, as long as it's the bottom of the inning. So
right.
I just don't understand penalty kicks.
It's a good take. Get it all out, man. Get it all out.
Yeah, it really bothers me.
It didn't go to penalties, right? We beat them like 2-0.
Yeah, we beat them 2-0, maybe 3-0. But yeah, it didn't go to that. But I don't understand. I just don't understand that concept. That seems really dumb to me.
Good start.
Yeah. My number 6 thing, offsides. Do you know what it means to be offsides?
Yeah, you can't cherry pick.
Well, what is? Explain. Talk more about that.
Oh, do you not know?
I've had so many people explain to me what offsides is, and I will fully admit maybe my brain is not able to comprehend or understand. Maybe I'm that dumb. You're not. I'm open to that.
You're not. It takes years to figure out offsides.
Every time somebody tries to explain to me offsides, I feel stupider.
Yeah.
I don't understand it. It's basically like it'd be really smart to stand here. Right. It would be advantageous to stand here.
Oh yeah.
But you can't stand there.
Not behind the last defender. So let's take basketball.
Okay.
Let's just say Wimby in the Spurs, that huge guy on the Spurs.
Yeah.
Let's say he never played defense and he just stood under the goal.
Is that allowed?
Yeah, in basketball.
Okay.
Okay. So you could just get the rebound and throw it all the way down there, right?
Yeah. Well, you're risking not being as good on defense.
Yeah, so he's offsides because the last defender probably is at half court. You know, so you have to be in front of that last defender or equal to until the ball is kicked.
Yeah.
So if somebody's trying to get you, you can't cherry pick. When the ball's kicked, then you can run and get behind the guy.
Yeah, I think,
even that's subjective. Offsides gets argued all the time.
Yeah.
But as far as a principle, you're saying, why not?
I don't understand it.
Stand where you want to stand.
Stand where you want to stand.
Make it hard.
Your example of the NBA, that guy could do that. You're
That's
risking
true.
not being as good on defense.
But you could cherry pick.
You could, like, oh, they're going to get it. They just throw it down there, and he's going to score an easy point or an easy layup, whatever
I just came up with that on the fly. I really think they should try that next year.
Well, and
just put them down there.
I also thought about the NFL or the game of American football again. I like the idea of, like, hey, when we start this play, you got to be on one side or the other, okay? But then isn't the whole goal, like, for a receiver to get past the defenders and get open where he can catch a football in the end zone and score a touchdown? Like, that's the whole point of the game.
It's a good point.
And so I don't understand why I'm not going to put myself in the camp. I'm not going to put myself as part of the soccer community. I don't want to be a part of the soccer community. So I'm not going to say why don't we, but why don't they just go, oh, yeah, you want to be in the best.
You're good being offsides.
I'm good with that. I don't understand the offsides. It's like, yeah, I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. Number 5 for me is the yellow card or the cards in general.
Oh.
These are grown men and women, the referees, who are obviously knowledgeable, who what it appears to me are carrying around little colored pieces of construction paper. And it's like, oh, you did something wrong. I'm going to hold up a colored piece of construction paper. I don't understand this.
Mm-hmm.
In every other, now there are ways I understand that the way I could sort of wrap my head around it.
How would you call a penalty in soccer?
I don't know. Maybe this is my Americanism. Like I go in the sport of football, obviously the referees throw a flag. You know, there's a flag
kind of close to where it was.
Right, close to, like, okay, something happened over here, and then we're going to tell everybody what happened. I don't know.
That's true. There's not a lot of communication.
It seems so interesting to me that, like, the referee goes right up to the person
in the face, like,
you know, holds up a yellow, you know, like this, and then they're really right.
They write something.
Yeah, it is. I don't know. I just was like, this seems, you know, you've been really naughty. Here's your yellow rectangle. I'm gonna hold this up over you.
Yeah.
It just seems like, is there not just a more efficient or a less I don't know why it bothers me.
Meanwhile, the
that
clock
much.
is still running.
The clock is still running. We're going to get to that because that's one of my bigger ones. But the yellow card, the cards in general,
Can
it's
I
like
sidebar on the ref a little bit?
yeah.
The field is massive. Massive. And there's one referee. And then people are going to yell at me. No, there's not. Okay, you have sideline judges.
Mm-hmm.
But the guy who's responsible for the whole field and everybody and all their actions, unless it goes out of bounds or you're offsides, is one guy.
So
there's no way.
I don't even think I realized that. There's only one that's like in the middle of
He's the
field,
main dude. She. With the authority to kick you out, call a card, call this, call that, penalty, that. And dude, you think about a basketball court?
Oh man.
There's 3 of them.
Yeah.
Under the goal.
Football. How many of them are there in football?
So I will say
American football.
Oh gosh. 7?
Yeah. Umpires in baseball. You got home plate, you got
probably
first
at least
base,
3.
third base, maybe one in the middle.
Yeah.
I don't know if they have one in the middle. Yeah. At least 3, maybe 4.
Yeah.
It just, I don't know. It's like.
So I'd be frustrated a lot if I was playing soccer because it'd be like, we need more people out here helping call the stuff.
It feels to me like these are grown men playing the sport. And there's like a color-coded behavior chart that the referee gets to. It just feels weird to me.
Demerit.
I think it's dumb.
Okay.
Number 4 for me is ties, which apparently, and here's what I don't understand. Some games go to penalty kicks.
I won't be able to figure this out either.
Some games just end in a tie.
So they have records and they have 3 numbers.
Excuse me. Golly. I don't understand.
What other sports have 3 numbers in their record? Hockey? It's like 9, 2, and 1.
Yeah.
Like I think that last one's a tie.
Can hockey games end in a tie?
I guess.
I thought they go to extra periods.
I think they do, but I think I've seen 3 number records in hockey.
You know what? Hold on. This is because I'm also fairly ignorant about hockey. And so this conversation is bringing to mind.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't even bring it up on me.
Is there not also kind of a penalty kick version of hockey where they each just one person skates towards the goalie and they alternate?
They do.
A shootout, maybe it's called?
It's a shootout.
So maybe hockey is dumb too. Really? I don't.
So when they go to
maybe extra periods, maybe there's a limit on the extra periods, and then they're like, okay,
now we got to wrap this thing up.
Pick a few people and just like shoot this thing out.
Yeah.
But I don't like the idea of it only resting on those few people and what seems to be a pretty one-on-one scenario to end what is a team game. I don't know. That's the part I struggle with. But I don't like ties.
Nobody should be able to tie.
I don't think you should play any sporting event
and tie,
especially at this level. I'm okay with kids floating around and a bunch of 8-year-olds running out there not knowing what they're doing and it ending in a tie. I'm all good.
We got to go
rec league.
Start making lunch.
Yeah, but like at this level, I don't think a professional or an elite sporting event should ever end in a tie, ever, under any circumstances.
Agreed.
Yeah, it is.
We're moving into the top 3, bro.
Top 3, my top 3.
Top 3 reasons.
Number 3, the flop. Dude,
man, that's a tough one not
obvious.
To be number 1. It's tough not to be number 1. Your number 1 must be crazy because this is mine.
And I get that this is also a thing in basketball.
It's becoming that way.
It's becoming that way.
And I'm going to say it. We're starting to fake injuries in football to break the momentum.
I get it. I understand. I get it. But the flop in soccer, I just felt like
the flop
that
is always
2 hours
it's
watching
a
that game, I saw so many of them.
There's so many. It stops all the time.
This is an elite human specimen that I felt like they would play it on slow motion.
You're killing me today.
And they would barely get brushed by something.
Or they don't at all.
And the slow motion version of them falling to the ground and their face just in anguish, just reaching for a part of their body that wasn't connected at all to the other part of the body that got brushed by the other elite human being specimen. I was like, I felt
something
like
is wrong inside of you when you see it.
this game is infected with floppers. It is so dramatic.
It's not right though. It's just not right.
Like if
your coach was saying, "Go down, like act like you're hurt."
Yeah.
That's not what I've ever heard growing up in sports.
Nope.
Ever.
Nope.
Never a strategy to act like you're injured.
These are like
It was the opposite.
they're like Oscar-worthy performances.
They are.
That
And then they run out like they run out the board.
Oh yes. And I never saw the board get used.
I saw it in one of the games I saw, but then he walks off. He walks off and they just carry the board back off.
My number 2 is the stoppage time itself, the extra time. I don't understand. Correct me if I'm wrong. 45 minutes, right? 45 minutes each half. The clock starts. Okay, something happens. There's a whistle. Did they blow a whistle?
Yeah.
Okay. Whistle gets blown. Somebody gets a piece of colored construction paper, or somebody kicks it out of bounds and runs over, and it's the only time you're allowed to use your hands. That's another thing. I didn't make my list, but I'm like, the whole game is about kicking the thing. But over here, we can do this. It just was odd to me. But I don't understand it. I kept watching the clock go, and I was
it's
like,
odd that you can throw it in.
I was like, wait a minute. And then like the clock ends, and they just keep playing, and I'm waiting. I'm like, why?
What's happening?
I don't
right
understand. The clock ran out, and they're like, oh well, there's added time, and then a little number pops up like +7.
Yeah.
And I was like,
how'd they get that number?
How did they get that number? Is somebody monitoring?
Come from the TV?
Yeah, I don't know. Is somebody, and probably somebody is paying attention to, like, every time the ball goes out of bounds, they're starting a stop clock and then stopping it. And maybe they're really.
How scary would it be to not know when the game's over?
But I don't understand.
It would give me level 10 anxiety.
Yeah. You don't know exactly when it's
that guy's going to blow the whistle.
You have no idea. And that just feels so weird to me.
That is the weirdest thing.
I don't know if you know this, we have the technology in place that if a clock is running on a game and something happens,
you can stop it.
You can actually stop that clock. You could stop that. That ball goes out of bounds, you could stop that clock. And then when that ball goes back in bounds, you can start it again. And if somebody gets injured, you can stop that clock. And then you can come out and you can attend to them, make sure they're okay. And then you can, everybody's okay. And you can start the clock again.
Oh, and there it goes.
That technology exists today.
And there's your 7 minutes.
I don't understand
why you don't stop the clock.
Because there's just this unknown of, like, at the end of this game.
It's just this flowing. Soccer it just flows all the time. There's no stoppage of the clock. Somebody can get hurt or not get hurt. There's construction paper. It's just
and the time
kick
gets
it around.
Added
the subs come in and out. Unlike hockey, where it's just like go in whenever and you do your rotations.
Yeah.
But there's no stoppage. I mean, the ref will whistle them in or whatever.
And the weirdest part about the added time to me is when they add it, when that little number pops up, +7, +6, whatever it is, they're going to add 7 minutes to this game. It's not really 7 minutes.
No, you don't have a new clock.
No, you don't have. The clock keeps running, and there are other stoppages inside the extra time. And so when it gets to the end of 7, like I was watching it, I think they added 7 minutes. So I'm going, okay, when it gets to 52, the game's over. Well, when it got to 52, it just kept going.
97.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right.
Because it just keeps going.
You're right. It starts at 45:01.
All the way up to 9.
And it runs to 52. And at 52, the game wasn't over. It just kept going. And people were still running around kicking the ball. And I'm like, it's 52. Well, but there's more added time in the extra time. But we don't know how much added time. Nobody has an idea. Nobody knows when. I think one person knows when that game's going to end.
It's whenever the ref wants it.
Yeah. And it's like.
That's terrifying.
All right, now I'm gonna end it
right before you kick it,
and it's
terrifying.
I don't understand that. That makes no sense to me.
Too much power for that one person.
And then here's my number one thing, which is kind of a culmination.
We've hit so many good ones.
My number one reason why I think soccer's stupid, even the hardcore soccer fans. Now, I know this is a limited pool of people that I surveyed, but I was in that room with 40 other people.
Oh, okay.
3 or 4 of which I know really well, and I know they're really into soccer. Okay, they're really paying attention to World Cup and who's in this group and how do we get through. And they
know it.
They know the game. And when I'm asking questions, even they thought these things are stupid.
Interesting.
They think they're stupid too. And so what I don't understand is, like I said, hey, what's the +7? Like, the game's over. Well, no, that's added time. And I was like, well, why did they do that? Why don't they just start and stop the clock when they need? And every one of them was like, yeah, we know. It's
just
dumb.
eye roll stuff.
It's dumb.
Eye roll. Yeah, it's dumb.
Yeah, we shouldn't do that. It's so dumb.
So how do you know it's over? Well, the guy just blows.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And everybody was like, yeah, we know. That's totally stupid. And
just like watching wrestling, like I mentioned the other day, I would also bring up, that guy didn't get hurt, right? And they're like, well,
yeah.
Well, yeah. I know. But they're super fans. And this is what the gap that you're talking about.
Yeah.
Like, they're super fans.
And they think it's dumb.
And they think it's dumb.
It's like, to me, if you lived in a house that had a leaky roof. This might be a bad analogy, but I
like where it's going.
If you lived in a house that had a leaky roof and you lived there for 15 years.
And people know you love it.
And you have people over and they're like, hey, there's a leaky roof. And they're like, yeah, we know. It's just kind of always been that way. Like, all right, let's get something to eat. What do you want to grill out? You know that it's a problem.
Uh-huh.
And yet it's like, we've just always kind of done it that way.
Yeah.
And I don't understand why. And it was odd to me because I brought it up I brought up the added time and the, how do we not know? Why don't they just start and stop the clock when they need to? And one guy was like, yeah, like I go to a soccer game at the high school where our kids are, and like they start and stop the clock. I'm like, what? So people know you can do that. And other levels of the sport are doing that.
Yeah.
But yet at the elite level, how do we not just know when the game's going to end?
Let it run.
It just seems very wild to me.
That is a very fascinating number one because I had that feeling. I was watching like Czech and Norway.
Sounds exciting.
Lots of red in the stadium.
Mm-hmm.
And
are they both red or just lots of Norway people?
No, just lots of Norway people. And, the Norway guy flops. And while we're waiting on whatever happens when you flop, just waiting on the guy to work it out or something, they like pan the crowd. And they're all just intensely just standing and, doing their cheers and stuff. And that reminded me of the people you watched it with, where they're like, I'm all in. And there's a fake happening right now. Mm-hmm. It's a total fake thing.
Yeah.
But nobody's rolling their eyes.
No.
Nobody's like, are you kidding? They're all like, this is amazing.
I have 2 real quick honorable mentions. Okay. Number 1 on my honorable mention. I didn't think it was good enough to like bring it to the list. But I think especially in an event like the World Cup, which I think of, I know is it bigger than the Olympics? Worldwide, maybe? I don't know. Somebody's out there hearing this.
Soccer's the biggest.
Of course it is.
Well,
but
soccer's the biggest sport in the world.
Okay.
I don't know about Olympics.
I think that each.
Oh, the soccer Olympics.
Yeah. Is it bigger?
Yes.
Yeah.
FIFA World Cup is bigger than soccer in the Olympics.
I don't understand why, if I'm on a World Cup team, let's take the United States of America. The USA World Cup team, not all of them are from the United States of America. The coach is not from the United States of America. I don't understand that. It's like
I agree. I didn't know that. I did think they went back to birth certificate stuff, like Messi's playing for Argentina.
Yeah, the way it was explained to me is it is a thing for elite soccer players to get dual or even triple citizenship.
Wow.
In order to be able to play for, if they're not, I'm not going to be able to play for this team, I can go play for another team.
I didn't know what I didn't know on that.
Maybe that's not true, but that's what it was told to me.
That's what it feels like.
Yeah. That might not be accurate. I'm just going to go and say that, but that's what it was. That's how it was communicated to me, is that there are some players, some of these teams, some of these countries.
Messi came to play for the United States Soccer League. I don't know what it is.
Miami, didn't he?
The MLS.
And I understand that. That's a
big money check.
That's a professional, but this is like a country thing.
But if he played for the United States in the World Cup,
that would be really weird.
Argentina would kill him.
That would be really weird. But you have some guys who are like, maybe I'm not. I don't know. It's just how my mind works. Maybe I'm not good enough to play for Brazil.
Yeah.
Or Argentina or Spain.
So I'll go to Venezuela.
So I'm going to get my citizenship in another country.
That's good.
So I can have an option to play for them.
That would make sense.
And it just doesn't. It just feels weird. Like when it's an event that feels global and that it's about your home and your country. I think all of the players for each of those countries should be from that country, and the coach should be from that country.
So true.
That's just what I think.
I agree.
And the final honorable mention is the scarves. The scarves. Have you noticed?
No.
Dude, they're all wearing scarves. All the fans are wearing scarves in the stadium.
Oh,
in Seattle.
Lots of Norway scarves.
In Seattle, it's 70 degrees, and everybody's in T-shirts and shorts and ball caps, and they all got scarves on. And they look like nice, like wool.
Yeah.
You know, obviously team
probably
colors,
like embroidered.
United
they've
got
States.
the woven USA or
Why?
whatever in there. I don't know.
Oh.
That's got to be some tradition.
Stupid is what you said.
But it's just dumb. Like, it's a beautiful 70, no humidity,
Seattle.
sunny day. And you got a scarf on. That just makes no sense to me.
Somebody help me with that.
Yeah. So those are
Somebody help me with that.
I don't think anybody's going to be able to help me with this.
All that being said, I will watch United States and Turkey tonight. When this comes out, this will be old news, so I'm going to watch that tonight. It's 8 o'clock. It'll be the end of my day, and it's just kind of nice to flip it on and then go through all of these reasons every time I see it.
You know
that is so dumb.
I might put it on tonight too.
Just to
everything I've just said.
Just to affirm everything. Just to see it through that lens.
Maybe I'm missing something.
Yeah, help.
Maybe my vision is too narrow. Maybe I'm not fully appreciative of like the history and the tradition. And here's why we do these stupid things. We love our stupidity.
I'm still coming around on Buc-ee's. You know, it takes a long time.
It does take a long time. So maybe I just need to try it again.
For me, it takes me. I'm still just like, why are all these people? They're not all going to the bathroom.
A lot of them do, bro.
A lot of them do.
Cleanest bathrooms I've ever been in.
I agree. A lot of them do. But man, what's going on here? That's how I would feel when I turn it on tonight. I'm gonna think of that.
I hope that wasn't offensive. I'm not trying to be offensive.
It's fun. It's just fun.
I'm just being fun and light. This is funsies. I'm being lighthearted. I'm just poking a little fun.
Just being schlousy.
And I hope
I thought that was
understand.
perfect.
Yeah, we poke fun at ourselves a lot too.
Mm-hmm.
I know I'm ignorant about this, and there's going to be maybe not a lot of people, but some of the 1,854 people are going to be like, you don't understand where this came from and why we do it this way. That's okay. I'm open to that.
Yeah.
But I think it's a dumb game.
Heard that. The most popular one in the world. Can't fight it. Well done. Thanks for being here, and keep coming back.
Hey, thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to check out the other videos on our channel, and make sure you like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss future videos.
And if you're tired of seeing our faces talk, you can go the audio-only route and catch us on Apple and Spotify. If you do that, be sure to subscribe, give us a rating and a review so that we can reach more people.
See y'all next week.